Very well, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Ease the Memories of Celceta. Last time we arrived in Highland Town. We have met an annoying character that's standing right in front of me, and today we're gonna continue what we were doing, which is just exploring the town, see what's going on, talk to the NPCs. The ecosystem, rare livestock from throughout the European continent. This building, feel free to visit anytime if you need to study them yourself. Right, there are a few animals over here. An alpaca will get a marflower, sure. And probably just another one. I'll give it a leaf, why not? It's more like a leaf guy, but more split air. I'll do the same with this guy here. That is a cane bowl. You can take a fresh leaf, and you can take a marflower. And as you can see over in the corner there is a golden pickard. Now that guy you can access through a back entrance, which happens to be here. Hi, Golden Pickard. We'll give you an Arietta fruit. And so you can get gold ore from this guy repeatedly, which, you know, 3 of them makes a gold ingot, which gives like 5 attack, I believe. And also this guy. Almost forgot. Wow, it couldn't be. Seems to have, yeah. It might have been a creature called Mishi. I've heard of it once before. It's supposed to be extremely shy, always appearing in the weird places. It brings good luck to those who find it. For the life of me, though, I can't remember where I heard about it. Either way, we get a chance, we might be worth trying to track the little guy down. I do not remember if that comes up later, but that is Falcom's mascot, essentially. It appears in Ease 8 as well. I don't remember if it does in 9. In 8, it's got like a side quest tied to it. I will get there eventually. One day we'll play Ease 8 on the channel. Oh, Adol, it's great to see you. I'm so glad you're alive. Everyone here fear the worst. There are only dust and old dreams in here, but please make yourself at home if you can. Nothing but dust and old dreams, huh? A few too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me. Yes, I do have a lot. Simon and Betty are the descendants of scholars and the most well-educated people in all of Highland. While Lord Deal gives the ultimate decision on whom to invite to this town, he'll often ask for advice from Simon and Betty before doing so. Wow, so they're kind of like his heavenly advisors or something then. Oh no, we're not quite that important. Lord Deal is omnipotent and omniscient in the truest sense, you see. Well, if he's omniscient, why would he ask you any advice? If he knows everything, would kind of is contradictory, right? But as a result of that, he doesn't always see things the same way a human would. Well, technically, if you're omniscient, you know everything, so therefore you would also know any point of view of anyone. Yeah, we provide him with a human perspective, nothing more. Frankly, it's an order that he listens to us at all. I see. How long has this deal been living in the region? Well, I couldn't give you an exact answer, but it's been hundreds of years for sure. I don't know if you have ever seen any, but all the winged statues in the Great Forest are images of Lord Deal. Hundreds of years, so that means he must be a really, really old man by now. You wouldn't be able to tell if you met him. He looks like and acts like he's still in his prime. I've never heard of him falling ill before either. Wow. His personality is a large part of why all of us here in Ireland love him so much. He's incredibly kind and even has a great sense of humor. Just talking with him always puts me at ease. Sounds like a pretty great guy. God. I think we probably kept you long enough for now. True, we should be letting them go. But you're welcome to come back anytime if you should ever need anything. Kalulika, I'm sure you have plenty of other places to show them, no? Yeah, I guess so. Thank you for both your time. Is this it? Or are we getting more stuff? It might be it. We might get into another cutscene as we get out. Not quite, huh? I was sure. But maybe not, huh? It's been a while since I played. I've actually played past this point in my hour playthrough, and yeah, things have gotten hard. If they weren't hard already, things in that playthrough gotten really hard. I talk to you guys? No. I went in here, I'm pretty sure, yeah. This comes relevant later. Now I can't really do much. I wonder if sorry for the jittery. Every now and then you see Adol like jitter. It's my DualShock. It's worn out, guys. I bought this in 2018. It was already secondhand DualShock from a used PS4. Yeah, it's incredible. It still works almost perfectly. What an impressive building! It sure is pretty. This is the chapel where people offer prayers to all their deal. Look, it's Mariana and Lisa talking by the altar. How about we go say hi? Well, it'll be better company than you. Definitely. I'd rather be with this girl, with these two girls, than with you. Good day, Adol. Did you manage to get any sleep after we spoke last night? Yeah, I did, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Are you Lisa, then? You're very pretty. Isn't she, though? Lisa's the most popular maid in all of Ireland, and for good reason. Most popular? Why are you boasting about her? Shouldn't you, like, jealous or something? These two have always been very close to one another. They've been raised together as if they were sisters. I see. And who might you be? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Mariana. I'm one of the Apostles of Ireland. Apostles? That's right, I haven't explained that yet, have I? Those who directly serve Lord Deal are referred to as his Apostles. And only Apostles are allowed to enter the tower where he lives. Of course, there's more to it than that, but that's the general gist. Suffice it to say, it's a very important position. Lisa's an Apostle too, and so am I, but I'm just an apprentice. Really? Important position, huh? So how do these Apostles serve your Lord Deal exactly? Well, each of the Apostles has a different task assigned to him and her. Mine, for example, is the Rite of Prophecy, in which I convey the words of Lord Deal to the people of Ireland. Lisa's role, then... My role is called the Rite of Summoning. The Rite of Summoning. If I recall correctly, the mayor spoke of that yesterday. Adol said something about Lord Deal giving knowledge to people of his choosing. So does that mean your role is to bring those people here? Exactly. You probably figured this out by now, but the one who brought Adol to this town before he lost his memories was Lisa. Really? Come to think of it, what happened to the person you were supposed to be bringing here this time? Was he with you when you returned last night? No, actually. Lord Deal indicated that the timing was no longer convenient, so I was asked to cancel the summoning until a later date. Really, that's a shame, but if Lord Deal wasn't able to grant an audience, then that's that, I suppose. He must be really busy right now. Yes. Are you okay, Lisa? You seem tired. Perhaps you should avoid making any more long journeys for the time being. No, I'm fine. Well, if you're sure. Alright, everyone, I think we should move on to the next location. Really, I'm fine, Kalulika. You needn't worry so much about it. Everyone needs to rest sometimes. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Indeed, we have heard enough for now. Any further questions can wait. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. It's nice meeting you. Okay, Miss Tour Guide, lead the way. Don't patronize me, neck-chin. Come on, everyone, let's move along. Well, that was a tame reaction from Kalulika. Usually, she would, like, I don't know, bite him. There will be some biting later on. I just know. I have seen, like, because I played further in hard mode, and Jesus Christ, the cutscene's so bad. I don't know if we'll see it today. Probably not. We'll see it next time. You see what I'm talking about. There's like a biting scene, and it's just so bad, man. Where do I go? Do I talk to you? Oh, I haven't talked to you. Tsuka, look, I see Adol and his friends are with you too. Have you come to ask me something? Yeah, we have. Oh, but first I should introduce you. This is Werner. He is responsible for observing the river. Observing the river? Surprised there's a job like that here. So you seen anything strange around the river lately? Well, yes, actually. Not long ago I saw two strangely dressed individuals, a man and a woman, on the opposite shore. Can you describe them at all? The woman was, let's just say, lightly dressed and had long purple hair. and the man was enormous, clad in obscenely heavy-looking armor. I remember them well because they were such an odd combination, like a stallion opposites. That sounds like that man must have been the beast tamer we encountered. Yeah, and the woman must be that musician. So those two are allies. Sure wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, you've met them yourself? Unfortunately, all I could confirm is that the two of them were together. They were on the opposite shore after all, so I couldn't hear what they were talking about, nor confirm exactly what they were doing. I see. Still, at least now we know they're connected in some way. That's pretty significant on its own. Thanks for the information. Oh, it was nothing. I'm happy to have helped. Thanks a bunch. Let's hope that's it, because I do not remember. Yeah, there you go. Right, I think we've been about everywhere in town now. Should have enough information to work with, so let's head back to the mayor place and regroup. Yes, we must decide our next course of action. Meanwhile, I'm afraid I have some business to attend to, so I must bid you adieu. Yeah, go away. We don't want you. Leave. Thank you. Alright then, Adol. We got a fair amount of information at least. Is there anything in particular that stands out to you? Oh, well, it doesn't matter what I'm answering, but let's just say about the Apostles. The Apostles, those people who serve El Deal. I guess now that you mention it, Lisa's one of them too. You are told that each Apostle has a different role to perform. And Lisa's role is to bring El Deal's chosen beneficent to the tower so they can meet with him, right? So how does she make it through the forest? Yeah, good point, although she could be a very strong fighter, you know, I don't know. Then again, we only know of one path through the forest that's below the river, and that apparently hasn't been used in forever. You said there were no signs that Al had passed through those underground ruins. Maybe the way she does it can explain that too. It doesn't sound like she uses any run-of-the-mill methods at any rate. I do feel there may be more to learn here, but I believe we learned some information that may prove more immediately useful to us. This one, I think? Yeah, I was thinking that too. If you really fell into that waterfall, your belongings could hold the key to this whole mystery. This could be our chance to see what Adol had with him before he disappeared. Assuming we can even get to them since they've been buried with my grave. Since everyone thought you were dead, they buried them in your grave. Time for some grave robbing. That settles it then. Permission from the dead guy himself means no curse, no problem. Just a little play in the dirt and bam, answers. There's not a moment to waste. Oh, we're gonna have to go there ourselves. Alright. Let's do that then. Well, it's not too far, thankfully. There's a war point right next to it. One outside the village and one near the graveyard. Oh, there should be one here. There it is. And over to the plateau path. Plateau path. Let me quickly check if I'm actually still... Yes, I am recording. I had force... I don't know why I thought I wasn't. I mean, I can see OBS is, but I wasn't sure Audacity was for some reason. Here lies Adol Christin. Yep, this is the one. Alright, let's get digging, boys. Never thought I got grave robbing at all, much less with the grave's occupant at my side. Alright. Come on, boys, let's get to work. Boys. I mean, the majority is boys. So, yeah, suck it up. It's boys. After thinking for a while, a stone coffin was unearthed. Instantly, the lid was slid back to reveal... a whole lot of nothing! Huh? Empty. It's not the wrong grave, is it? No, this is Adol's, and they did say they buried his belongings here. Wait, I think I see something in the corner. What is it? Looks like it came from a notebook. There's something written on it too. Received the mask from. That's definitely your handwriting, Adol. The mask. Yeah, that brings a lot of things to mind. Let's think this through for a minute. Firstly, why are Adol's belongings not here when the villagers said they'd be, and even apologized for burying them? They lied? Well, how would anyone steal, like, if someone stole them, wouldn't we see that, you know, it was we would see the dirt being moved, like being freshly moved. There's an environment that are clearly very intelligent. They would not present that was, but yeah, that is a good point as well. But I was thinking, how would we not notice if someone had unearthed this grave before? Okay, blah blah blah. The most likely possibility seems that someone else did a little grave robbing before we got here. But wouldn't we have noticed that? Someone else dug up this grave before us. Whatever was in here must have been seriously important to them if they were willing to go that far just to get it. Yeah, but at least we found something. Received the mask from. Not much to go on, but it's a start. Through hearing the word mask doesn't bode too well for us, given what we went through in Komodo. It's too early to tell if Ramnos is connected to this. Yeah, we got far little true information right now. Still, it says he received it from someone. Who would that be, I wonder? Whoever it is, it seems reasonable to conclude that Adol's disappearance occurred shortly after this meeting. Perhaps the mask in question is directly tied to this incident, and by extension to Adol's memory loss as well. I think it would be safest to operate under this assumption at the moment, to remain on alert while we continue to investigate.
Adol.
Alright, Adol, I think it's about time we go meet the person living in that tower now. You would like to speak with Lord Deal? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to the bottom of what happened to Adol without talking to him at least once. I agree, a consultation with Lord Deal seems wise. It is, after all, my responsibility that one of his valued guests went missing. I would like to discuss matters with him as soon as possible myself. Is something the matter, Lisa? Lisa? Actually, there's something I need to tell you about Lord Deal. You sound hesitant. Please don't be shy. What is it you need to tell me? Lord Deal is rather unwell at the moment. He claims he has a kind of chronic disease. What? Lord Deal is ill? I wasn't aware this was even possible. To my knowledge, he has never taken ill even once. I'm sure he would be very happy to know Adol is alive and well, but if you could at least wait until his condition improves. I see. Well, I guess we don't really have much of a choice in the matter. If he's sick, he's sick. Duran? I'm terribly sorry. I'll be certain to inform Lord Deal of your arrival at the first available opportunity. Man, I can't believe this. Do we really have to wait until God feels better before we can talk to him? And our hands are tied until then too, since we told them we wouldn't wander too far outside of town. First Adol's memories and now Deal's unprecedented illness. It seems a lot of unusual things are happening here lately. It's like everywhere Adol goes, trouble follows. Have you ever played an RPG game or an NIS game, Karna? Please. It's not my fault. I guess that might have sounded a little mean. Still, before we would have never met one another if it weren't for you, so it's not like you're always causing problems. I have no idea what kinds of unimaginable horrors await us in the future, but I know I don't regret coming with you. Nor do I. What's on your mind, Duran? You wanna go despite they were told us not to go? It's not a suggestion at all, but how about we sneak out of town tonight, go to Deal's tower ourselves? What? Weren't we just told not to do exactly that? Well, I have a hunch. I mean, I can't prove it or anything, but still. The Lisa girl seems to be adding something. I got a feeling it's real important. And what's stranger is, I don't get the impression it's us she's adding it from. If anything, she seems to be adding it from the people of Highland. Are you referring to her account of Deal's illness? She did seem overly hesitant to mention it, with no obvious explanation for her reluctance. Don't get me wrong, she seems like a nice girl, but I get the feeling there's more to this than meets the eye. I think it's been made quite clear to us that this town is unique in a great many ways, and with individuals acting to make the situation even more complicated, there's a high probability that no matter how long we wait, there will be no resolution to this dilemma. That's just what I was gonna say, except in smaller words. I'm kinda surprised though, I figured you'd be against it for sure. We all have our reasons for being here. I am tired of simply waiting for things to happen. The time has come for us to be arbiters of our own destinies. Calm down, Ozma. We're not even halfway through the game. You're already talking like final... you're already like at the final boss. Like, oh, we will decide our own destiny. You don't decide this, stuff like that. You know? That's the spirit. What about you, Adol? How do you feel about this? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know why I even bother asking. Your lights lit up the fireworks as soon as I mentioned sneaking off. So hopeless. So I guess that's that then. We should start getting ready as something tells me this won't be an easy journey. Hey, best if we go to the tower before dawn. But that will of course happen next time on NIS America Celceta. See you in the next one.